Sam, it's 22, guys. 22. Ooh, that's cold. Okay. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the live. Happy Sunday, if it's Sunday. But it is cold. It is cold, my friends. It is cold. I'm talking 22 degrees right now. Hey, what's going on, my brother? 22 degrees and sunny. Jack, what's going on? Not 9 up there? Wow. Yo, I'm telling you, man. I started doing some breath holds this morning. Ooh, my God, man. I literally hit this blissful, euphoric state just breathing in and out through the nose. I'm starting to realize that it's when you reach a certain point, meaning time, like when you time yourself and you hit a certain point, that's when everything starts releasing. And whoa. Yeah, like I've been setting the timer for like 5 minutes. And I think it's that 5 minute point when you start hitting it. I think what I'm gonna do is test some other things out and go past 5, maybe like 7 or 8 minutes, and see how much deeper I can go. But there's moments where I literally think I'm going in and out of consciousness into like this blissful state, like legit, like really euphoric. Well, it's 22 here, Jack. So 9, yeah, that's cold, brother. That's cold. We got. I'm gonna try to attempt to eat this acai bowl, but I don't know how effective that's gonna be when it's 22 degrees and this thing's cold as well. But yeah, I'd have to agree with you, man. This morning I hit like a different high. Just literally breathing in and out of my nose. Yeah, man, it works. It works. It's been a challenging year for so many, man. You're not the only one, man. As you know, I haven't, and I'm not negating your experience whatsoever. A lot of changes are happening for all of us, and yeah, I haven't. It's interesting because I didn't get on live last couple days. I don't know if you noticed, but yeah, let's just leave it there. Let me just say, yeah. um, the highs and the lows. Oh my God. And yet we're all preparing for this, man. And we're all in it together. And that's the one thing we have to remember. We're all in it together. Sometimes it doesn't feel that way, but just trust and believe, man. We're all in it together. Yeah, well, you know what, though? You didn't lose it because of the fact that you're here to share your story. You're here to help others, man. That's what you came here for. And and at the end of the day, man, you aren't going to miss out on this awakening. Yeah, I realize that, man. But you know what? Listen, man. Everything we have to remember. Everything happens for us and by us to take us to new levels, to shake us out of certain complacency, situations we're in, comfortability, complacement. I mean, let me tell you something, man. This last week, I got rocked. And I'm not going to go into any details just yet. But I'll tell you what, man, I got rocked. And hence why I haven't been on the channel live for like several days. I'll just leave it there right now. But I'm gonna say this, every single thing is building courage within us, self-worth, value, preparing us for the next level, preparing us for the next step forward, preparing us for what's coming, man. Because trust and believe, man, like I've said numerous times on this channel, man, people are waking up and they're confused and they are feeling some type of way because they feel like they've been lied to, which we all have. And this is going to be a big part of 2025. On a lighter side, let me say this, man. I did a photo shoot yesterday. I met this amazing girl that was recommended to me that came all the way from Asheville and literally spent 3 hours of her time shooting a photo shoot for me. What I would have paid someone to do what she did, and she refused to take anything more, that's abundance, and that is quite literally just love, man. And literally would refuse to take anything more. And it was like 3 hours, and we only planned on the most an hour. And she even went to 2 different parks. She went to the one that I took you guys to before, and I walked around, like it was like a long trail and everything. And then we went to the other park with the lake. And 3 hours, man, of her time, and her mother, and they were the sweetest people I could ever have met. And I know that it was like meant to be. And I 100% told her that she's going to be doing a shoot for me and Luna together. That's going to be the next photo shoot. And I'm excited for that. And so is she, because I told her yesterday, I said, get ready, because we're going to be doing a photo shoot with me and Luna. And what the photo shoot was for was for photos for the website. And Luna's been asking me for a while to take pictures, and I tried to get my sister to do it, where we would go to the park and she would take pictures. That never happened. And it was kind of a little bit more difficult for me to do the pictures by myself, because I really didn't have anybody. And then all of a sudden, my sister comes over like a week ago and starts showing me photos and tells me about this girl that did the photo shoot. I'm like, wow, these are professional looking, man. And this is what I mean by like miracles happening and doors opening, and out of things that you may think are horrible or not so great, so many beautiful things, man. I met such 2 of the most amazing, beautiful women. Her mother and her daughter were just unbelievable and the most helpful, and like literally like grabbing my shoes and saying, can I get your shoes? Don't forget to take your glasses off. Are you going to do a clothing change? I was just like, it was unbelievable. And but make no mistake about it, I felt like I was rocked, man, the last several days. The emotions that I was experiencing, a lot of fear was coming up, a lot of other things. Again, I'll talk about it at some point, maybe on one of the podcast episodes with Luna, but all of these things happening, man, are are quite literally preparing us for just the next phase, the next level, the next, you know, version of ourselves. And I feel like maybe like if I look back like 5 or 10 years ago, I would have been really nervous, man, going to that photo shoot and meeting the two women. And I was literally not nervous. I didn't even feel like the old Daren. I felt just different, man. I just got there. She texted me. I could swear I would have thought I was in the past. I would have been so nervous. And I literally brought sound bowls with me and a bag of clothes to do change. They're like, wow, you really came prepared. And then the day before I went and got freshened up at the barbershop. I don't know if you could tell, my beard looks a little straight. She used this blow dryer that straightens, and I swear to you, like, I think she was like burning my face. And let me tell you, there was a lot of people at the barbershop. I was like, damn, the last time I went, it wasn't this busy. And I couldn't get an appointment till like almost 4 something, but she freshened me up, man. Right before the photo shoot, I was able to get an appointment, you know. I had a couple things to do during the day and I had to postpone it later. And the only appointment she had left was like 4:15. And fortunately I got that appointment and it just all fell into place, man. You know, speaking of, my hands are like freezing. Holy guacamole, man, like frozen. I should have wore gloves or something, man. I don't know how long it could actually sit out here without any kind of. Let me just put the heat on for a minute. We gotta put some heat on for a second, guys, because this is too rough, man. On my hands, they're like frostbite already. So, so yeah, man, this is how things happen, you know. It's getting kind of hard to actually eat this acai with 22 degrees, you know what I mean? I know some of you got 9 degrees like Jack over there, but where's everybody from, man? How y'all doing? Happy Sunday, man. I miss y'all. I haven't been on for like several days. And me and Luna got an event in like an hour and a half. I mean, you know what's so interesting about it, man? It was like almost 60 or 70 degrees the other day. And then it's like it was the winter solstice on Saturday. And then all of a sudden it's like freaking cold, man. Like the shift in like just one day from the winter solstice. So, oh shit, no. All right, hold up, guys. My acai bowl just spilled. We got pineapple on the floor. And hopefully not any acai. Oh man, hold up. Damn. That was not good. And it's cold too. Hold on, man. I gotta try to get the clean the pineapple now. Shit's gonna be all sticky and everything, man. Hold on. Well, see, man, shit happens. Shit happens, guys. So we got some pineapple on the floor. Pineapple on aisle 3. Escaped. No big deal, though. We'll get taken care of. We shall get it taken care of. Yeah, there's granola all over the floor and pineapple. Nice. Nicely done, man. Alright, hold on. You're gonna hear a loud vacuum for a second, right? Or semi-loud as we vacuum up the granola. All right, wasn't too bad at all, guys. Okay, wasn't too bad at all. We got it taken care of. See? No big deal. But I'm gonna grab one thing, I'll tell you that much. All right, guys, I'm back and cleaned up the pineapple, cleaned up the granola, got me some hot hands. How about that? I don't know what's up with the heat, man. It's probably because it's so cold, man. Got some hot hands up in here. Ooh, that feels nice, guys. That feels nice. I have to break out 2 of them. For real. For reals. So I'm back, and sometimes, man, see, I could have flipped out or something, you know, because the pineapple fell, and you know, the granola, and it's like, no big deal. It is what it is, right? So get this, guys. We're literally at a little over 2,200 watch hours. Literally over 2,200. So thank you to everyone who's supported the channel and supported the videos and watching everything and commenting and coming on these lives, man. I couldn't be more grateful, man. And I couldn't be more grateful to do this journey with Luna, you know? And we've definitely had a lot of highs and lows. So yeah, we're at like 2,200. I think like 2,202. So for the first level, I think we need like another 798 hours. Which, mind you, it's 6 days behind too. 6 or 7 days behind. So we could already have like 300-400 more, at least, I think, easily. Because I've been noticing a trend that we've been pulling in about like 70 to 100 hours a day. So, like I said, man, thank you to everybody for supporting the channel and watching everything and being a part of this journey, you know? I love each and every one of you, man. We're just building an amazing like community and tribe and just everything, man. And this is all what it's about and what the new earth looks like. And no matter what you're going through, just try to have hope in your heart, man. Try to look at the good aspects to things, you know? How you could spin it around from something that seemingly was challenging to, wow, you know, maybe there was a gift in this. Maybe there was something in this that I gained out of it. Because I'm going to tell you what, man. The last few days, last week, oh, trust me, I gained a lot of insights and gifts through the experience. And when you can do that, it's growth, man. It's expansion. It's opening your heart. It's don't ever think for 1 second you're doing this alone, because you're not. And I've talked about this so many times, man. Our ego thinks we're doing it alone. Our ego thinks we're separate. Our higher self doesn't, which is our soul. Our soul sees us as one and all together and love and connection. And the ego doesn't. The ego sees everything separate. And don't think that your soul is not leading you every step of the way, man. Don't think that you don't have guides and angels and support. You didn't come down here, and you would have never come down here agreeing to do this alone. You know, you just wouldn't. And it wouldn't happen anyway, because as so many masters have spoken about, this is like the biggest experiment that has ever been done. And they're not going to let it go to hell in a handbasket. There's a reason for everything. And there's a reason things are unfolding the way they're unfolding and how they're unfolding. And it's all divinely orchestrated. It is not going to, you know, like so many people are pitching and pushing that it's going to, you know, like we're going to have this WW number 3 and things like this, you know. It's all BS, man. There's so many guides and angels and higher dimensional beings like around this planet, making sure that it goes according to plan. And we have to get out of our head and get out of the way. And remember that. And the more you can trust and step out of the way, the more your higher self's going to trust to give you more insights, more downloads, more information, more understanding, more guidance. But we were never meant to do this alone. And again, as I said, the ego wants to believe that we were meant to do it alone. But we're coming back to community, man. We're coming back to unity consciousness. You just have to hold your head up high and trust. And know that everything that's happening is happening for you and by you. You know, and I mean, like I said, I'm not going to talk about it now, but like perfect example is what I experienced and what it showed me. You know, and I can look back and say, man, the expansion that I just had, you know, the growth I just had, I had a massive shift. My heart expanded. My heart opened more. And I'm just so excited for the future, man, and for what's to come and for what's unfolding. And I just continue to hold high vibration and high frequency, and to hold this optimistic viewpoint from a higher perspective, which is love. I'm going to be posting later a video, a channeled message on love. The title is going to be Love, because that's what they were channeling. So stay tuned for that tonight. But there's only love, man. The thing of it is, man, a lot of what's happening is just separation from the oneness, from source, you know? Because the farther you disconnect from who you are and your higher self and your heart and your soul, you go into these states and these lower frequencies and vibrations, which, you know, it's not easy. I know so many of us have been there, and yet we're still here. We're here to tell the story. Oh shit. We're here to serve humanity. And most of us are. Most of us volunteered to be here, to be a part of this, and you weren't going to miss it. But as I said, a lot of it's the ego, you know? The ego just doesn't understand and wants to understand everything. Doesn't understand, but wants to understand everything. And, well, you know, it doesn't work that way. You're only going to get what you're ready for. You're only going to get what you're ready for. And, let me tell you something, man. Every day I wake up and I walk around and a reminder when I start to question, really deeply question everything. I know I'm in my head a lot of the time, and I know I'm not in my heart, you know, and my mind, my ego wants to know everything. Your heart already does know everything. And when you drop into your heart and you focus on your heart and you breathe into your heart knows everything. That's the heart of it all. That's oneness. You know, that's source. That's God. That's quite literally where all the answers lie. And the more and more you do the things that you're supposed to be doing, not the things that, you know, maybe hindering your journey or path, and everyone is different on their journey as to what they're here to do and why they're here, you know, and, you know, but there's a lot of things that we're meant to go through to prepare us for what's next. And sometimes people don't want to do those things, but yet want a different result. And it doesn't work that way, you know? Because again, the higher self is like at the helm. And if you're like fighting or ignoring or distracting from the messages that you're receiving for, you know, guidance going forward. And I mean, again, at the end of the day, you have free will and choice. You could choose whatever you want, you know? You don't have to do what, you know, you're being told or your soul's speaking, but eventually the soul's going to get louder and the soul's going to knock on your door and it's going to get louder and louder, and, you know, to the point where there's going to come a time when you can't ignore it any longer. But like I said, we came here for a purpose, man. We came here to serve, a lot of us. We came here to be, aside from just having fun, laughing and joking and being silly and excitement and creativity, that all spawns creativity. So There's only love, man. At the end of the day, man, love will transform everything, man. This is a large part of what they essentially were talking about. The power of love and how love can transform every single thing, in an instant. And well, it's true. And it's like, as I was channeling that message and the word love continued to come through, I realized how high vibrational the word love is and how powerful the word love is. And just speaking it and saying, I love my family. I love the animals in the world. I love going to work. I love the trees and the weather. And the more and more you continuously repeat that word, it raises your vibration and frequency. It has such power to that word, such power. And I could literally feel it radiating through my body when I was speaking it, when I was channeling it. And then they kept using the word love many, many different times in many different ways. And I was just like, wow. You can feel just the word rolling off your tongue and the vibration from when it comes through your voice box. It is so powerful. Imagine if everybody was speaking that way and using words like that, or just using love in general. I love you. I love everyone. I love the food I'm eating. I love, and we just started using a lot of these higher vibrational words. This planet would completely transform. The stuff that everyone is complaining about and has so much frustration towards, we would change it in an instant. It's that simple, yet it's that difficult because, we're so used to using these other lower vibrational words, that hold a lot of vibration too, but in the opposite way, It's like I've said it so many times on this channel, how words are so powerful, and you have to really truly be so cognizant and conscious of what words you're using, how you're using them, who you're using them to, what you're saying to yourself, what you're saying like out loud when no one's around, because when you're doing that as well, that's you speaking to yourself in that way. So it's like, we haven't been taught how to use words in the proper way, or the fact of how powerful they are and the weight that they hold. We haven't, and it's kind of sad, to be honest, because it's even in music and in so many different ways. We're continuing to keep on programming ourselves in so many ways, in the things we listen to, the things we watch, the people we surround ourselves with, and what they're saying and speaking, the thoughts that we're thinking, and not monitoring them and changing them when to recreate something new. Because the more and more you continue to do that, you're just rebuilding upon a habit that you likely don't want, and don't understand why you're living a certain reality, because of the words that you're speaking and thinking and saying and hearing. And it really all, it's really all surround. I mean, that's the crux of it at the end of the day, like, really truly. But anyway, I have to go, guys. It's about 50 minutes and I only have 8% left on the battery. So, I'm sending love from me and Luna. I know Luna didn't come on Friday night, and I'm sending love from her and from me. And I know that I haven't been on for several days, and, I'm glad that I got the chance and opportunity to speak this powerful message that I know so many are going to gain, insights and help in their journey and on their way, and maybe in help in recreating their own reality. But I love you all, man, and I thank everybody for your support and for showing up and being on these lives and sharing your energy and watching the videos and subscribing and liking and commenting, and I'm just truly blessed and grateful, and I know Luna is as well, and we both are, and we have so much coming for 2025 that you guys are going to be blown away, and the things that we're creating and going to be creating, and I'm so excited to bring it to you all with her and us doing it together. So thank you again, from the bottom of my heart, and I hope that you have an amazing Sunday. I hope that you have an amazing winter solstice. I hope that you stay warm, and stay in your heart, man. Stay in your heart. It is so important and so vital, and I just love you all, man, and I truly would not want to be on this journey with anyone else but you all and Luna. So thank you again, and I will see you guys in the next live, the next video. Somewhere you will find me and Luna. I love you all from the bottom of my heart. Take care of yourselves and each other. I will see you in the next live, the next video, the next something. See you then. Take care. I love you all.